Alright, welcome everybody. So this is our brand new series that we're starting uh, on Elm Creek. So it's kind of like start from scratch, but we do have some minimum equipment, or minimal equipment rather, and it was kind of based off a poll that I set up and took on the YouTube channel. So what we've got is we have we got this small little farmhouse here. This is actually the Platinum DLC house. Pretty nice little house. So we have that. We already have this really small barn. Um, I've used this before in some old school builds, but pretty much unless it's tractors, they just really nothing really fits in there. So I got stuff kind of out around everywhere it won't fit. So here's what we got. This is what we're starting with. We have this piece of land right here, and that field right there, 56, right across from the shop. So this is ours. So we got us a wagon. There's definitely some things we're gonna have to upgrade because I didn't want to have nothing, but I didn't want to have the best either. So I did get us a little baler. Then we have a sprayer, but I don't have enough. I didn't have enough money to buy a sprayer. As you can see, we're at negative 2.2 to negative 2,244. I did get us a bale spike. So I'm not sure if you can pick them up. The bales, it makes the 120s, so I'm not sure if you can pick those up. I've never baled with it. So if it won't, we got the forks. Our combine won't fit, so we do have old school 2188. There was a 2144, and then I can't remember what else, 2160 or something. I went ahead and just did the 2188 with the updated hopper. We got our 20-foot header on it. So there's our old school combine. And that's probably what we'll stick with. If we get we do any more, we'll probably just buy more of these. I went with the AGI DLC pack bin, and went with the auger setup instead of having where you drive and dump it in there. Just thought this would be a little more interesting to go this way. That's not a very big bin, so it won't hold very much. So we'll have to, if we do store, it won't be for long because we'll have to sell out. So this is our only tillage right here. This is the IH plow. 17 shanks plow. And we've got our IH 5100 drill here. And I think it will allow us to, because I'm pretty sure these go out kind of like the John Deere 8300 plow or seeder does. So you can actually pull 3 or 4 or 5 or however many. Looks like it's got a center hitch point, so actually you can probably pull quite a few. So that's our tillage, and we kind of started off kind of at a negative, really. I tried to do a little road right here, but it wouldn't let me because it says I don't own that. And then it shut me down right here to get to the road, so I couldn't get all the way over there, but oh well. That's just the way it is, I guess. So what I got here is we got this little roller. This is our little roller too. Um, all of our our trailers over here. This is our hay bale trailer, but I have it loaded. So I've already got our seed. This is fertilizer. and we do have some lime. We went ahead and did it all with big bags. I don't never mess with that stuff, but I thought we'll do that. It's a little more complicated as far as I'm concerned. It is. So we're doing that. I just got set up to do lime, so we'll probably go ahead and work on this a little bit to get going. But there's our main powerhouse right here, 1586. Went ahead and put a loader on it, and then the quickie, or the big bag lifter on the quickie boom loader. So this is what we got right now. So probably our main thing, our main first purchase will be probably another tractor. So maybe like a 1086 or maybe an 886 or something, or 986, who knows, but something, even a smaller tractor, 100 horse, 150 horse, 120 horse would be fine. This is 180 horse, so big enough to kind of do what we need to do. But so I've already purchased the precision data for this, and we're going to try to start and make that right. That way we can get the best yield we can get on it. So it'll definitely take us a little bit longer because, as you can see, it's just a little filler. There is bigger ones, but I thought, you know what? I mean, we're trying to start kind of from scratch. The pole was, if I remember correctly, a small piece of land. This is a little bit bigger than. This isn't really exactly a small piece of land. I see that. I get that, but I just kind of wanted to do. If we're gonna do this, I wanted to build in a different place I've never built before. And I never farm this field. The only time I've ever even done anything to this field is in testing. So, because it's easier to just come over here and test it right from the farm or from the shop. So I've never actually ever just farmed it. So that was another reasoning for this field. So that's kind of that's why we're here. I wanted to do something different. I don't know how far we'll expand. I'm not sure. I don't really have a goal. Probably just gonna stay old school IH because I'm a big IH fan. And out of all the little series I've kind of done, nothing's been with IH. So we'll go stick with IH on this one, and probably old school. And then our target is probably that piece of land right there. And there is some more old school tractors. Like I said, there's a really nice sprayer that's made by EY Modding, and it's a Massey Ferguson, I think. We might go with that too. So we might have some Massey in here. I don't know. We'll see. But my plan is to try to stay with IH, and we do have some more old school IH equipment that we can get too. So we'll definitely probably upgrade this lime spreader though. But I just figured why not. Like I said, it'll just take us a little bit longer, but that's okay. I don't mind. Like I said, there's better options, but this was cheap too. It seems to work decent. I mean, it's not the biggest, but it's working, doing a pretty good job. And then, like I said, it's kind of on the small, but that's the whole purpose. Start small, work your way up, bigger and better stuff, and we'll be there. We'll be there fairly quick. But like I said, we're in a major loss because usually this field has something in it, and I didn't realize that it didn't have anything in it. Or I probably would have fast forwarded or or sped it up or something to try to get something in it before I bought it. And when I bought it, it didn't, like I said, it didn't have anything in it. So that's kind of a loss for us because you're not able to make any money right off. But you know what? It just adds to the challenge because we have everything bought that we need. We have enough equipment to get going. We don't have any sprayers, but probably will be okay since this is a plowed field and we're liming it. We probably won't have to do anything this round. Now the next round we will not plow. The next couple rounds we won't plow, but we're gonna have to have a sprayer and potentially another tractor. Because if we start doing, I plan to do something that makes straw. Cause like I said, we do have a baler, so we're going to try to make some money that way. So definitely doing that. And like I said, I do want another tractor. I mean, I don't guess we really have to have another tractor right now. But like I said, another small tractor, and I'd like to work my way up to a bigger tractor. Get one of the 2+2 tractors, maybe. I don't know. It's like I said, old school stuff. But even up into we got some stuff, some pretty good stuff that's even into the 90s, so it's still kind of old school there too. So like the 89, there's the 8950, there's a case. I believe there's a 7250. It's kind of like the Giants version that came out, but it doesn't have all the front hitch on it. It's actually got weights. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna go ahead and make another pass this way because we're just having to swing and turn around. That way maybe we can just, if we got another pass here on this end, maybe we can just swing around and go. This is, like I said, this is a little extra work. This is going to get our precision score up for us. And it's really worth doing this. If you don't like to do all the lime and the spraying and everything, then you should just turn off precision farming. But it is very beneficial to you to do all this stuff if you do use it. And if you can, sometimes you gotta wait. I just figured I could have waited and just said, oh, okay, we got to work at it and get us a lime spreader. But I thought I'd just go ahead and get it going because it takes a round or so to get it kind of working for you anyway. And, that's kind of the name of the game when you're starting over. You got to make some money and get some equipment. Everything we got, we own. We own the land, we own the buildings, own the machines. So, it's all our stuff. No bank loans. Probably won't do that either. We'll probably try to stay away from that. Any money mod or loan. Just try to earn our keep the right way. Like I said, another tractor would be helpful. Not necessary though. I mean, we can probably get by after we get all this stuff done with one, but we're definitely going to have to do something with a barn. When I got that barn, just thought, man, that's a really good idea. We're going to do that barn, but actually turns out that it's not a very good idea. Doesn't really it really doesn't work that well. Nothing fits. This will probably fit in there when I'm done. My planter won't fit. My pile won't fit. can't get my trailer in there. So we will probably replace that as well. That'll be another thing. Try to get another barn or two. Try to get the actual sensor set up for our precision farming. We need to buy one of them or buy the garage. That garage is pretty nice too. It's like $40,000. So we might do that. Our combine should fit in it, so we can use it for like a combine garage. I don't know. We got options. So it's gonna take us a little while getting this going, but this is kind of what we got going on right now. A little gives you an idea how we're set up, and hopefully you guys like it. It's not like super duper challenging, but it's still going to be a lot of work because I like this older equipment. I was actually going to start with like the H, the Farmall H and the Farmall M, and I thought, man, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to go that far backwards. This is quite a bit of work, but I think I'm going to stay with old school like this, the 86s and the 3+3. Like I said, we might go up to like the 90s model Magnum tractors, but that's right about as far as I think I'm gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna go to anything new, like really new. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade and get any of the new 400 IH or any of that stuff. But now since there is a Steiger mod out, we may do a Steiger since, I mean, it's pre-red Steiger, but nonetheless, international Steiger on Steiger now. So we might do Steiger too. I'm a big fan, huge fan of Steiger. So we might do that, run that mod so that we can have a full-wheel drive. I think there is a red Steiger mod now with tracks. So we may do that. We might step it up a little bit. Still a little bit old school, but a little bit more powerhouses too. But we'll just see. We got a lot of options there. But first things first, we're at a huge zero right now because we can't even make any money, and we're already in debt. I even figured let me do it. That was buying I had like $260, and it let me buy the data for this field, and that's why we're negative. I didn't figure it would even let us do it, but it did. Let me go ahead and buy it anyway. So that's good. So we got the data, and that way we could actually get going with this and see what it is, how our fields are. So yeah, we can see how it's gonna work out. And like I said, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's just gonna take a little bit here. I'd say next episode I'll just make sure that this is done, so you guys don't have to watch me do this. I more wanted to talk about the setup in this than anything, but since we have a really small farm, there's not much of a setup to talk about. So, yeah, as of right now, what we got's what we got. So hopefully, like I said, there's a little bit more than an introduction, and I'm kind of just jabbering on. But like I said, I hope you guys like what we got, like what we're starting with, and we'll be building on the farm too. See, all that over there is gonna be our farm. So, hopefully, I can build a farm that kind of inspires you to do something on your own too. So we'll be building, like I said, we'll be building as we go. That barn's gonna go. More than likely the bin. We'll probably sell that bin and upgrade to a bigger bin when we can afford it. So this is gonna be a build too. This is it's gonna be a new series, the start from scratch series on Elm Creek that everybody wanted to see, with our minimal equipment and no money and a small. I know this is bigger than a small piece of land, but it is a new place for me personally because I've never built anything here. I have used this field for many things, more for testing really. If you look at a lot of my logging stuff, you'll recognize this field because I use this field. I usually plant trees and stuff right here, and I cut them down or whatever it may be to test certain things. But we'll have we'll definitely have this done, all this finished for the next episode, and maybe I don't know, we might be planting or something for the next one. Who knows? But the somewhere in there, we're gonna get this going. We're gonna skip that way we can get busy because this first few parts, like I said, we need to show it. I mean, I guess I could have paused, but we'll just keep it here. The worst part of it, which is like I said, this is gonna be kind of a little bit of getting set up. It's gonna take a little bit because we're gonna have to do the lime, and then we're gonna have to roll. Which you don't have to roll right now. We could plant then roll. But it's got rocks in it, so it still needs to be rolled. So we'll probably go ahead and we'll plant next and then probably roll. I might start another episode in that, and we'll just we'll see how that works out. But I'll definitely have this lime done. That way you don't have to sit here and watch me keep liming the field. But I think right now, like I said, we'll just call this our intro episode, episode 1, kind of intro, and hopefully, let's see, episode 2, I can get something really going, do a little bit more grinding for you, and start making some progress. It's definitely going to take some time because we're going to have to, once we get everything planned, we're going to have to keep skipping days. Because currently I'm on the Xbox plan right now, so I've moved back to it. I've been kind of jumping between Xbox, PlayStation. I do like the PlayStation to stream because it's just really easy to do. It's a lot easier than streaming with the Xbox, but once I got the Xbox set up, it's not too bad. It's just a lot more work to do. To stream off an Xbox. And a lot more stuff required. But see, we're about out, so we're about to reload here in a minute. So yeah, it won't take long. We're making ground. Be done before you know it. Closing in all the time. But we do definitely have a ways to go too, though. So, like I said, I'll probably have this done for the next one. Before the next one, I'll have this done. So, we'll stop this episode here. I'll try to get some more work done. We'll start another one. I'm hoping this is enough for you to... I kind of made it a little bit longer than I was supposed to. I think this is probably about 30 minutes now. But hopefully this is... hopefully you like where we're going with it. And maybe the next episode I'll make it a little shorter and get a little bit more done. More work, a little less talk. But till next time, this is our intro. Hopefully you like it. I think it's gonna be pretty good, and hope everybody enjoys it. Thanks for watching.